Stephen Curry made his return after missing 5 games due to a quad contusion. But you see what he's done overall in his last 8.
That boy good.
Mm-hmm. Those are MVP numbers, Bully. Welcome back. 50% from the floor, 40 from 3.
And he missed 2 free throws. He was 50, 40, 90 coming in.
I mean, maybe he just got back. Come on, man.
5 and 7 for the free throw line, Bully. Come on, Steph. You got to make those free throws. But he's on a heater. And I think that's important moving forward here with the Golden State Warriors. Portland, another athletic team they'll see on Sunday. The Phoenix Suns next weekend. Having Steph right is very important for this team moving forward, Bully, obviously.
And I think, look, Steph came back and played an incredible game tonight, but it's really important for his teammates to understand his gravity, much like what Minnesota does off of Julius Randle. That next pass out is not automatically a shot. It's more times than not, if it's early in the shot clock, it's an automatic drive to get the defense in rotation to find a better shot. We talked about, relying on a 3-point shot. To me, offensively, the best shot is an open shot. Now, like you talk about watching the tape, Fezzi. If they're open threes, a lot of times an open three is better than a contested 2, especially with Gobert sitting down there. So you got to generate open looks. Now, if they happen to be threes, you're not knocking them down. You'll live with those. But ideally, you have a much more diversified offense. And, look, you got to give the credit to the Timberwolves. Physically, I thought they put a lot of pressure on the Warriors, running them, if they didn't shoot the 3, make them contested 2s.
I mean, this is Steph's first game back, and part of what we're trying to figure out is how is Steph going to fit, or how is the team going to fit in with the way they've been playing so far? Pat Spencer's been playing well, Guy Santos. How would that lineup and that rotation fit when Steph's gravity comes back into play, when his offense comes back into play? Obviously, his offense is not going anywhere. He had 40 points, but the rest of the team, it seemed like when he got back, they kind of relaxed. It was like, let's watch Steph cook. I think when the Warriors are most effective is when Steph is attacking. He has that gravity, and guys can fill into that space. Draymond does that very well. He's able to pick and roll, get to the paint, create shots for other guys. This is for QP. QP is developing that right now. He's finding ways to be that guy. I saw some great plays from him, but I think the Warriors are trying to find ways to do that consistently. This is a good first game back, but they're going to continue to build on that chemistry.
I am excited about the future of Steph being able to play with Pat Spencer and also D'Anthony Melton. You're going to get more than 20 minutes a game out of Melton as he continues to play, but clearly there is something there with both of those guys.
I mean, really what stuck out tonight is the size and athleticism, right? That's the biggest thing that Minnesota took advantage of, and it let them create better shots offensively. And I thought defensively they were really physical, and it wore the Warriors down.
Yeah, they ended up out-rebounding the Warriors tonight, 44-42. Warriors were a +7 at the half, but they lose tonight to the T-Wolves 127-120 despite Steph's efforts with 39 points, a game high.
Steve, where, just in your mind, where did it kind of, you guys take the lead late and then let it kind of slip away in your mind? Just what led to that?
I thought our defense let us down tonight. We had several plays in transition in both halves where we lost sight of Naj Reid and a couple of their shooters. And I just thought our transition defense was poor. There was one, it was 96-91, I think, and he got a 3. We were in position to handle that, and there seemed to be some confusion. So transition defense wasn't great. And then the first part of the fourth quarter, I think they were like 20-5 with their run, and we just couldn't get anything going. So, that stretch hurt us. Our guys were amazing with the comeback and gave ourselves a chance. And then again, we let Dante get free, up 3. We got to play better defense than that.
Randall and Gobert had huge numbers. How big a problem was, missing Al and Draymond, and just kind of how big a problem it is just at times like size for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they're a massive team, and but I thought Quentin and Trace both did a great job, battling down there. We hung tough on the glass. We played, I thought, well enough to win, but had a long dry spell there early in the fourth. I think late third, early fourth, where we had some open looks, didn't knock them down. I'm going to have to watch the tape to see what we can do better offensively. But, injuries happen. They're without Anthony Edwards, obviously. So their injuries are a part of this thing, and our guys battled really well.
I guess the bigger picture, how big a problem, though, is, you guys have had to struggle
Portland, I know, came in here with their size, just the size is the thing.
Yeah. I mean, we're not a big team, but we're going to get Draymond and Al back soon, and we believe in Trace and Quentin. So I think we've got enough.
Steve, obviously the numbers are the numbers.
And as the chef makes his return after a 5-game absence, he's not the only Hall of Famer making his return. Look, we got all the DMs. We got all the tweets. Where's Bully at? Where's he at? When's he coming back? Well, guess what, folks?
He's
Tonight
back.
is your lucky night. Chris Bully returns to Warriors pre- and post-game live off of the elite level load management, about 3 months worth. Hopefully you got some reps in the G League there. The return to Chris Bully to Warriors pregame live. What up, Bully?
Hey, Monte, what's up, my brother? What's going on, man? Give me a hug. Fezzy!
Hey.
What's up, Fezzy?
Man,
Good to see you, brother.
I know you were bored sitting at home the whole time, man.
I've been watching every movie you guys made, all your comments.
Yeah.
You've done a great job. By the way, I was all over NBA League Pass. This is by far the best pre-post game show in the entire league. Not even close.
You want to talk about notable returns? The Feds, they loved it. Glad to have him back. The show isn't the same without him. No disrespect to anybody out there. Mully is back on Warriors pre- and post-game live. Steph is back playing basketball. All is right with the world. I think that guy stole my tweet. I said the same thing. Mully back in the studio. Everybody's so happy, including us and, of course, Dub Nation. You knew Mully was happy, Fezzi, because he hugged us. Mully's never hugged us. We've been working with him for 6 years. When'd you become a hugger, man?
Didn't you read the script?
High fives and hugs.
It is true. The show has not been the same without you, and we're happy to have you back,
It's
Mully.
been great
Welcome
to be back,
dog.
man. I wish we could have got a win tonight, but glad to be back, man. Feeling good, and we got to get this thing rolling, though.
We got to get it rolling. Rod and Zena.
Stack some W's.
Yeah, but Rod and Zena have held it down as well.
It takes two people to do that job, clearly.
Well, Fezzi was happy today because he got to roam around.
He got the halftime off.
Yeah, we didn't see him after the first quarter.
I was playing out of position, man. We're playing out here. I got to do all this. I got to talk stats and all this stuff instead of being the fun guy. Listen, man. Mully's welcome back, man.
Brother,
Welcome
you were
back,
logging
Mully.
heavy minutes, man.
7 minutes. Losing best.
It's a positionless post-game show.
Yeah, I would think so. Not according to Fezzi. All right, notable returns. Obviously, Mully made his return tonight. Oh, we've got highlights, folks. Brought to you by Mancini Sleep World. The highlight zone play number 3. Rudy Gobert. What broadcast is this?
Watch your head.
Oh, what are we doing around here?
Another nice play by Jay McDaniels attacking the paint.
But then he stared him down, too.
You gonna posterize our big on our broadcast? That's crazy.
How many angles we got?
Rudy Gobert, 24 and 14.
It's the best game I've ever seen him have
11
against
of
the Warriors.
13 from the field.
Best game I've ever seen him have against the
I was
Warriors.
so happy Draymond wasn't here.
Why?
But hey, that guy was
Elaborate.
I have no idea. Go watch the tape. Go watch the tape.
Google it, Bully. Google it.
worry about getting choked tonight.
No.
I'm not the one who did it.
Oh, man. See, Rob, man, this is why we can't have nice things around here. This is why we're catching fines from the FCC. All right, Stephen Curry, this is the best highlight all day long.
What
My boy Curtis,
in the world?
passing to the Rock. This is
How?
incredible.
Cash. Yo, Ponte, last year, I had a clip that I recorded of Steph hitting the bottom of the nets.
And it looked like it went in.
It looked like it went in. Has 14 million views on social media.
But look how good he made everyone
insane.
feel.
Look at James and the crew. Look at the security. Those are my
actually went
guys
in.
right there.
This hat actually went in. It's crazy. I
Caitlin
don't
Clark,
get it.
she's not lying. I thought it was AI. The security, though. Big Game
That's
James
insane.
and the rest of the crew. See them high-fiving like they made this shot.
I mean,
That's what he does. He makes everyone feel good.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, at the end of the game, when Steph starts hitting those shots, the whole arena, it's electric. It makes everybody, there's something about the way Steph plays this game that gets the fans involved. Even the other team, Anthony Edwards was cheering for Steph at a certain point. I don't know what was going on.
To hear everyone collectively take a breath, to go, oh, to hear everyone in unison do that as he's either getting ready to get a shot up or that shot is about to go in is one of the most incredible things you will ever experience. And there's only a few people on the planet who get people to do stuff like that. I guess Messi would be the other person I would think of, and obviously Steph, and maybe a couple more that are not coming to my head. But for one man to have that much power and pull it off more often than not is almost supernatural.
Yeah, well said, Rod, there. Well said. All right, let's hear from D'Anthony Melton, who played well in the loss to the Minnesota T-Wolves.
D'Anthony, you closed the game. I was wondering just how close do you feel like you're getting your win back and being back to 100% in terms of stamina?
I think today I felt a little bit better with just getting out there from the jump in terms of my win and everything like that. I mean, I just got to play better at this point. I feel like I played, whatever, but got to just do more to help my team out there.
When you guys are playing lineups often with 3 guards against a team like Minnesota, who has a huge front line, like what's required to win a game like that?
Effort, hustle, physicality, and discipline. I think we just gotta, box out more. I feel like we did a pretty good job. I mean, it came down to a wire. Ultimately came down to, 2 threes from Dante. That was big. Just telling him in the game, like, it was just ballsy shots, and he took them and he made them. If those go out, you never know what could happen.
Your season ended here last year very early. You get traded and then you're able to come back. So does this kind of maybe feel like a little rebirth this season, and that you're being able to contribute now? Yeah.
It's almost like a rebirth and at the same time as a continuation, because I wasn't in a part of the season last year around this time. So now that I'm able to, continue on, it feels good. But we just got to keep stacking days and keep stacking wins. Ultimately at this point, it's about wins and losses. My body's going to be what it is, and I can just take it day by day. But I'm more so care about, the final result, which is, getting wins.
Dante, what stood out the most from that run that they had in the fourth quarter, and what are the easiest corrections defensively during that time?
I think rotations. I think sometimes we got putting, giving them advantages, and with them being so big, I think them having an advantage. Gobert at the rim was definitely tough for us. 11 for 13 for him is, we could do better, but I think we did a pretty good job. I mean, it came down to ultimately once a possession besides free throws and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was a tough game. It was a tough battle, and I think we did a pretty good job of just going back, watching film, and seeing what we can fix and figure it out.
Sort of to that point, how do you sort of weigh like all the good, all the silver linings with maybe not the result you wanted?
Like you said, just figure out the good in it. Watch film, see what happened. We got 7 more shots than they did. And we just gotta capitalize. We lost the rebound battle by 2, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it's a game of possessions, and I think you just figure out what it is and figure out where we went wrong and just take those plays out and see where it goes from there.
Steve and coaches have said it a lot, like since the start of last year, but that you're a really good fit in the backcourt with Steph. Why do you think like that might be, just being his backcourt partner?
I think today I didn't do my best of helping him out ultimately, but just my ability to just play, make, get downhill at the same time, my ability to shoot, it's all things that's it's good for Steph to have next to him. But I think today I just gotta play better.